Hey folks, Mike Escobar here. So let's talk about financial aid. I get this question a lot. What in the world is financial aid exactly? What is it made up of? What does it do? And most importantly, right? How do I get it? Well, let's dive in a bit and let's talk about financial aid. So a lot of folks don't know exactly the kinds of financial aid that are available to them. Financial aid is a pretty loaded topic. It's a loaded landscape also. And at this point in the history of higher education in America, super complex and rife with landmines. There's a lot of ways that families can go wrong with financial aid. But here's the way that I approach it. Financial aid is a pretty big umbrella term. And under it, I see that there are four key pillars: need-based aid, merit-based aid, private aid, and what I call strategic aid. Now, need-based aid is those dollars that come from the government and from the colleges based on your income and your assets. And merit-based aid are those dollars that come from colleges based on your students' academic merits, right? Their test scores and their GPA. And then private aid is that whole other landscape of private third-party outside scholarships that come from private businesses, private organizations, private individuals, and so forth and so on. And then there's this whole other very neglected realm of financial aid, which I call strategic aid. And this is where the savvy parents really, really shine through, right? This is where those parents are doing lots of due diligence and proactive research, and they're putting in place a very strategic plan for their family. They're looking at things like, tuition reciprocity, and they're looking at things like taking associates in high school. They're looking at things like how to become an in-state resident, things like how to proactively lower your EFC if you're in a position to do that, and so forth and so on. The strategies can go on, and it's about trying to shoot the moving targets for your own family. So let's talk a bit more about how all of these four pillars of financial aid kind of work in tandem to help us as high income families save lots and lots of dollars on the cost of college for our kids.